This is your boy OMI and you're tuned in to Gleaner Online. Don't touch the dial.
She wants more. She wants more.
How did you come up with the name OMI?
Well, OMI was given to me by my father, and I guess it came from Omar. You know, but he called me OMI since birth. You know, coming up now, I'm looking up the name, and it means beautiful voice.
Working with experienced man like Specialist, how did that come about?
Well, I mean, it's a blessing. It's a blessing because I know, you know, Specialist, his portfolio is like so big, you know, and a lot of people would love to be working with Specialist, you know, because of his expertise in music, you know, image. I mean, he's just so rounded as it relates to the arts, you know. So a lot of people would love to be working with him, and I am so privileged to, you know, be on the team of the UFA Media, you know, company. Passing of my father, you know, which left a void in my life. You know, it's kind of funny. It is now in my adult stage, you know, I have found a father figure, you know, but I am grateful for it because not everybody will have a second chance at that, you know. So it's a father figure kind of relationship. I mean, he looks out for me. It goes beyond the call of, you know, duty of a manager. You know, I mean, as I said before, he answers his phone after 5. You know, so it's never all about the music or the business. You know, it's a relationship where there's guidance, you know. So whatever decision is to be made, you know, I would seek counsel and, you know, I would receive it from Specialists. So it's a good look. With over 1 million views on YouTube, you know, as somebody who's fairly new to the business, it's quite overwhelming.
At what point did you realize that you had a talent?
Well, it all started back in my high school years. You know, it was about age 14 when, you know, every time we get our lunch period, my friends and I would gather around in a huddle. You know, we had a desk in the middle, and you had a drummer there, drumming on the desk. And everybody would vibe, you know, lyrics that, you know, from artists that they loved, you know. And I would be vibing lyrics that I composed, you know. So it was then that I discovered my songwriting ability, you know. So it wasn't too much about my sound. I wasn't singing, I was actually rapping, because that was the popular thing then. If your passion is to be a DJ, then try to be the best DJ that you can be. It's all about excelling in what you're passionate about. I'm passionate about music on a wider scale, so I dabble in a little bit of everything. But there are so many artists that are restricted to a particular genre, but they do it so well, and they represent so well, and they can go anywhere and represent themselves and the genre that they're doing. You know, so this is basically the advice that I personally have to give, you know, to give to young upcoming artists who want to excel in music. You know, so not because you're doing one particular genre, because not because you can DJ that means you can sing. So I wouldn't expect you to go out there and try to be a singer, you know, if that's not where your passion lies. But if that's what you're doing, if that's the genre that you're doing, then hey, try to be the boss of it. The Fireworks song, you know, we recently did the video in Oregon, and that was shot by Tim Cash. Fireworks, it's basically, it's sex, but I guess it's not raunchy, and it is coming across in a suggestive way, you know, but not derogatory. I mean, people, a 5-year-old can sit down and you know, listen to the song, and without mature, you know, analytical ability, they will not be able to understand its meaning, you know, in its fullness. So I guess that's what it is, and that is how I write, you know. So a lot of my songs that talks about sex, it does it in a light that is not seen as, you know, raw or raunchy.
The millennium come down, for the new year to come around. A minute to 12, we're here by ourselves, in pyjamas and nightgown. We'll say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll be disturbing everyone. life is a bit low.
OMI, I'm out.
Oh yeah.